absolutely.
Well, the thing is, as far back as I can possibly remember, I've been engaged in sustainability. So I was brought up in a home where discussions around the dinner table was a lot around what's society like, political views, discussions, how do we make things better, and all of that. So as far back as I can possibly remember, I've been engaged in discussions like that. So very much in the beginning, actually on the social side of sustainability. So Tom, my teacher there in geography, had a session on climate change, and they told us that theories back then, by now we know it's true, showed that the rising temperature and the melting of the Greenland ice sheet will deteriorate the Gulf Stream that brings the relatively warm climate we at least have here in Scandinavia and the UK. Not as much as Bali, of course, but that's the stable climate we have here is 100% reliant on that, and it could potentially even stop. And if it did so, that would mean actually that we could get the climate we know from Greenland to spread all across Scandinavia. And that was kind of like, whoa, is that the magnitude of the experiment that we're running here? So equally curious and equally like somebody needs to do something. And again, back to these discussions I was brought up with around what is it like for society? What kind of place are we creating for people to live in and all of that? So it kind of ticked the boxes for me. So I've been doing that ever since through university and different jobs and all of that. So